Welcome back to Burn and Barrel, and today we are going to be reviewing Cornell Diehl's Carolina Red Flake. Cornell Diehl is a huge pipe tobacco company located in Loris, South Carolina. They offer over 150 different blends ranging from English mixes to aromatic blends and many other different types. This particular blend is called the Red Carolina Flake, which is made up of Red Virginia tobacco. It is made of 3 different types of leaves. To read more about this particular blend and its history, please check out the blog in the description below. There is also a lot of good information on the can itself, such as the percentages of the blend and the history of this particular blend and the company itself. Looking into the can, the flakes are beautiful, good quality, and look to provide a very good smoke. This whole can was $20, which makes for a relatively inexpensive smoke. And now, let's get right into the review. So unfortunately for this review, I won't be able to provide live commentary of my review since I was outside when I was smoking this, and it was kind of windy and just not being able to pick up sound very well while being outside, so I'm going to do a little voiceover to talk about what I was getting from this particular tobacco. So off rip, when I opened the can and gave the flakes a smell, it was very sweet, very pleasant, had a very strong raisiny note, and it had just a very sweet aroma when I was smelling it before I even lit it up. Once I got the bowl packed and got it lit, I got some very nice notes. I got some light grape notes, I got some woody notes, a little graham cracker, and an overall good experience. When comparing this to some of the cigars I have, it was definitely lighter on the strength of the notes. The actual notes themselves are very nice, I just wished it had more potency to it. It just felt very light, and after a minute or two of not smoking it, the flavors seemed to kind of dissipate away. But other than that, the notes themselves are very pleasant and super nice to mellow around with. The smoke was pretty thick, and I really loved the aromas off of this. I made a rookie mistake and I overpacked my bowl, which caused it to restrict the airflow, but other than that, I had a pretty good experience with this pipe tobacco.
So I hope you enjoyed that review of this pipe tobacco here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a review in person, live, as in somewhere in a good space to smoke the pipe. My apartment here, unfortunately, doesn't really allow me to do that, so the burn reviews are going to be a lot less frequent than the barrel reviews, just given my circumstances of being in this apartment. So I'll try to do them when I can, whenever I'm out and about at a cigar lounge maybe, or maybe, like I said, it was at my parents' house, just wherever I'm available and I can try to do a burn review, I'll try to do it, but it's going to be a little more difficult given my circumstances. But I really enjoyed this. This was a very good pipe tobacco. Like I said, it was kind of light in some of its flavors. It smells really good. Very raisiny, very sweet, like a very good pipe tobacco, I think, should. But yeah, this was a good, I would say, good starter blend. But honestly, I don't know too much about pipe tobacco. I first got into cigars and then kind of transitioned into pipe tobacco very recently, like maybe 6 months ago, something like that. So I've not smoked a ton of pipe tobacco, maybe like a handful of times in the past several months. So I'm really inexperienced when it comes to that, so not as knowledgeable anyway as I am with cigars. And I'm not even like an expert, I would say, in that either, but I'm very much a beginner when it comes to pipe tobacco as well. So if y'all have suggestions for something I could try, because this one was the Red Virginia, so this is a Virginia blend, and that's really the only kind I've tried. I haven't really tried any other kind of blends. So if you have suggestions, or if you have any like specific brands instead of this one that you want me to try or that you would recommend, feel free to leave that down in the comments, because I'm definitely looking for suggestions, because like I said, I'm not nearly as knowledgeable with pipe tobacco as I am cigars. So if you have a good suggestion, please leave it down below. If you have any just tips or tricks or anything that I should know as a new pipe smoker, just let me know, because like I said, I'm very new to it and I want to get more into it, but I don't want to do it the wrong way. So leave those down below and let me know of any suggestions you have. And yeah, so hopefully I can get some new ones and we can start reviewing some more different kinds of pipe tobacco. So I hope you enjoyed this review.
I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Carolina Red Flake. Don't forget to check out that blog that I have linked in the description to learn a little bit more about this particular blend. I would love to hear some suggestions on what pipe tobacco I should get next, or what I should try, or any other general tips you have when it comes to smoking pipes. Be sure to check out the videos on screen and some of the other reviews I have done on this channel. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time here on Burn and Barrel.